Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this little video explaining why I think Medieval 2 is the best Total War game. Now, I have traditionally said it was the first Rome, and to some extent I do still stand by that, but these are some reasons why I think Medieval 2 at least could be the best Total War game of all time. So, I'm also going to be playing a battle while I'm doing this, so expect the commentary to be slightly haphazard, as it's live commentary, and we're going up against the Scots. So the dastardly Scots, let's see what their rabble can do as they march towards me. So, first one is it has aged well, in my opinion. The units, it doesn't look too dated, and it was originally released in 2006, so that's 9 years ago at the time of recording this video. So 9 years, and the game still holds up pretty well, definitely compared to a lot of strategy games still released today. I think all my settings are pretty much on the highest that you can get, so that is the first reason. The second one, and it's a very important one really, is the mods. The mod support, or the mod kind of capabilities for this mod, are just, for this game, are just absolutely huge. Let's see how we're doing. How many? Well, 5% dead already. So, actually, if I... Infantry. Oh god. Control infantry. Please. So, mods. There are so many total conversion mods for this game, it's absolutely insane. And the quality of them is just immense as well. So you've got titles such as the Third Age Total War, you've got Call of Warhammer, there's the Last Kingdom which sets it into the Anglo-Saxon period. You've got, let me just charge these guys in. Just an absolute plethora that honestly anyone would want to play. There's pretty much a mod that will cater for you no matter what. I'm sure you can comment in the comments below your favourite total conversion for Medieval 2, because there have got to be quite a few. There certainly are for me. I can't really pick a certain one. I guess the Third Age is probably one of my favourites, just because I've played that the most. Am I still winning? Kind of. Even if I don't, that's fine. It wasn't really my aim to win, he says, while he's losing. So the mod support, or not even the support, just the ability to create all those total conversion mods is amazing. And we also have the, in my opinion, it's got the best expansion of any Total War. So I guess the best, it wasn't even DLC back then. It was released as like a standalone. You had 4 expansions in it. So I think there was the Crusades, Britannia, the Aztec campaign, and was the Teutonic, if I haven't mentioned that one already. So that was 4 extra campaigns for the price of 1, and I honestly spent so many hours playing through each of those. The time setting, it's one of my favourite time settings of a Total War game. I wasn't really that into Shogun 2, although it's an extremely good game and extremely very well polished. I just didn't really get that into the time period, whereas the medieval period, I think just everyone, especially in Europe, can relate to, and it's just a time period that I love. The scope of the Total War Medieval 2, I think back then it had been Medieval 2 Total War, but before they changed it around to Total War. But yeah, the scope of the game was the largest ever any Total War that had been released at that time, especially with the addition of the Americas. It wasn't a huge addition, but it was something that it had an end game. So you had something to work towards and actually try and begin to colonise parts of America. There was my kind of like top 5 reasons, but actually listen to the soundtrack back, it had a pretty awesome soundtrack as well. But this battle's pretty much over. Obviously I could go into a ton more detail as to why I love Medieval 2. And I guess I can keep on talking until the battle ends, but I think most of the units are routed now. So we've fended off the Scots. And hopefully I've given you a few reasons to think about why Medieval 2 could be the top Total War game, if it isn't already. So what do you guys think? What's your top Total War game? Let me know. in the comments. I do read comments. I get an email notification when I do get a comment, so I will make sure to try and read them. Oh, I also saw a video that I think there's actually farting sounds in Medieval 2 as well. I think it went up on the Total War Reddit, so that's another reason. Just because the fact that they've included burping and farting in the game. The family tree is another addition. You can actually get invested in characters. Although that was in Medieval 1, except... no, sorry, not Medieval 1. That was in... although I think it was in Medieval 1 as well. But it would have been in Rome Total War. But Medieval 2 was just such a polished campaign, a polished game when it came out. It honestly it's just a fantastic title. And if you haven't played it before, I definitely encourage you to do it. If you have a look for the Total Conversion mods, because there are a ton of them. That's it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Apologies, it's been a little scrappy, I guess, especially with the commentary. But, yeah. Medieval 2, the best Total War game of all time. Probably.